Ooh. Let's get in the van quickly. Morning everyone, it's 7:40 a.m. I've just done my second Just Eat breakfast delivery and I'm waiting for the next one to come. So yeah, I started at, shift was going to start at 6 a.m. but I paused it and started it at 7. I didn't expect to get any orders at 6. You know, who orders food at 6 a.m. on Just Eat? Maybe in London, but I can't see it here. You never know, maybe one day I'll try it. Anyway, plan is to try and get about 100 and something pounds a day if I can. And you can follow along with me while I do some of the deliveries. I'm going to have my lunch in the back probably. Might even drive somewhere, have a break, maybe make a warm drink and cook up some lunch. But you can follow me for the day if you like. And I want to talk to you about a raffle. There's a raffle I saw online from Love Sunday to win a camper van. Now that's quite interesting and exciting. So I want to share that with you as well because I've entered it. I ain't going to win, am I? But you never know. I don't normally do raffles because it's a camper van and it's a YouTuber that I've watched for quite a few years now. I thought, well, why not share it out to people, give them a chance as well. Been offered a Greggs pickup in the high street. That's good. 3 orders before 8 o'clock. In the background, see this shower curtain? I put a shower curtain there for now. And yesterday my brother-in-law came along and he got me a new pole. So we originally had 2 poles joined and it's like this. We've now got 1 fixed pole now, all the way around. We just have a separate part here. But this U shape is all one piece now rather than 2 pieces joined. So that's made it a lot more solid and firm. But let's go and get this order. He just lays in on it. I had to quickly run and speak to the parking guy, buy myself some time. But I think he recognised me from last time, so hopefully I won't get a ticket. Oh, but that's done. Just picked it up on me, not delivered. It's 10 to 8. I saw the parking warden walking down the high street as I got there, so I had to run all the way back, chase the parking warden. So I had a feeling he was going to look where I was parked. And he was looking, and I quickly went, I'm just picking up from Greggs. And he went, that's okay. So he gave me time, thankfully. So let's carry on now, get this delivered. This is going off about 6 miles away now, so not a local one. That was a nice simple drop off into a new part of, or a new area that I've not been to before actually. I got the main area, but they've started to send you further out. So this was like 6 point something miles away, this one. But nice lady, and it was a surprise breakfast from her son, or son-in-law. So, yeah, I had to wait for the PIN, because she didn't have no details. But luckily, the PIN can also be in email, or it can be another number. And it worked, the number that we thought it could be. So yeah, it's now 8:15, and we earned £16, so if I hadn't have waited 15 minutes at Greggs, I probably would have been on 8 o'clock now, so £16 an hour for the first hour, which is really good for Just Eat and Uber. But it's going to obviously fluctuate now, so now I've got to head back towards town and it's going to be unpaid. So I'm driving back empty, but hopefully they'll send me through another order. Just grabbed a Mackie coffee. That's £1, you get a free coffee when you deliver. Try and give me some boosted energy before I eat later. 8:30, we've hit £25. I was just offered one for £6, a double, but it's a restaurant that sometimes gives you like drinks in really awkward cups and they're not very well wrapped. And I was like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And then the drop-offs, one of them was quite an awkward location. I was like, So I've rejected it. So now I've got a little pause, but the orders and deliveries were coming through like boom, 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 which was nice. It makes a change. But now it's gone quiet because I've rejected that one. It's going to be a bit of a delay till it catches up. So I'm going to sip my coffee I've got some tasks to do today as well. So when you follow me in my day in the life, doing the deliveries, I've got a box to return from Amazon. It's a carbon monoxide detector. I'm going to get a refund, get my money back, because I remember my family has one and they're going to give me one for free. So that saves me £28. Win! Got the parcel. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to use every return. Tesco Express. 10 AM. Currently got £25, which ain't too bad. And then I'm going to just have a little break after this and start my shift again at 11 AM. Done. That was nice and quick. That was Tesco's. So hopefully I'll get the refund on that. 28 quid back. It's like earning 28 quid. And now I'm gonna head back to the van. Morning. And I think next is a little break. I'm gonna drive somewhere a bit more scenic rather than parking outside someone's house. Didn't have breakfast, so this is my breakfast / lunch. It is tuna salad, Indian super tuna salad with couscous and lentils. John West on the go. It's just easy, isn't it, sometimes? So I'm going to have a bovril. Needs less washing up. Drink. And then just chuck it in the bin. I like bovril. And I find it fascinating that this was made, don't quote me 100% on this, but it's near enough right to be right. I think it was Napoleon that wanted to find a way of getting more beef into his soldiers' diet without having to transport loads of cows. So when they was obviously migrating and moving through the lands, they didn't want to have to carry or feed or look after loads of cows, but they still wanted the important aspects of beef, because Napoleon knew then how important beef was in the human diet, which now we're trying to make beef the villain. Really not. Red meat really isn't the bad guy. And yeah, so they end up making a powderized version of beef. So they couldn't take cows with them. They would make a brown beef powder, and then they would drink the beef. Yeah, so that's how we got this beef drink. So it's like a liquidized steak. But I like bovril. And there was a bit of an uproar when they tried to make this into a vegetarian version, which completely defeats the object of what it was. beef. So I'm just going to boil this up. Make a drink, eat my tuna, and then just chill out here for about 35 minutes. Then restart the shift that starts at 11. You can see the angle that I'm parked at, look, just by the water level. So it's very tight and cozy in there. Obviously when I'm normally using this, I have the chairs down and I do it in that area. Because I'm in a bit of a rush, I'm doing it here. Really, I'm not in that much of a rush. I could have just pushed all the bedding over and laid it on the wood more even. It's like dog food. Curry version. To be fair, like I said before, the best I've ever felt was when I was eating like the carnivore diet. I've been suffering a lot lately with my stomach again. Bloating and just pain, discomfort. And within like 2 or 3 days of the carnivore diet, it all completely gone. I had nothing. My stomach, gases are gone. Wasn't farting, all those sort of things, but there was no pain. So this isn't anywhere near the carnivore diet, but for the van life sort of thing, or if you're delivering and stuff, having something like this that you can keep in your cool bag, and you've got a bit of time before you're worrying about it being perishable, I think it's probably a good thing. I think there's a lot worse things I could be eating. Not bad actually. It's actually nice. I think having a nice outdoor table, or table that you just take out, place outside, you can see why that'd be useful as well. And get a camping chair so you can sit outside the van, have your lunch. Over there we've got the docks, like the sheerness docks. on a clear day as well, if you go over to the beach just over there, you can actually see Southend Pier across the water on a clear day. But I think this now is a partial Ministry of Defence as well area, somewhere up there. And over there's a place called Skull Island, somewhere over there. This is really nice. Nicer than the other one I had. It's got a bit of flavour to it, it's nice. Yeah, Skull Island. It'd be nice to visit there one day. You need like a kayak and some wellies. But they used to have like a hull. So they would hold people on the ships in the water and not bring them onto land. And when there was like a disease epidemic, there's a lot of sick people that they kept on that boat. We're talking children mixed in with adults. And now they've buried all the bodies around here. All the people that died. It never used to be fully underwater. It was land as well. But over the years, as the waters creeped in, it started washing up all the ground and lifting up all the rotted coffins and corpses. So now on Skull Island now, you can literally see like jawbones, teeth, skulls, literally Skull Island. You can see like hip bones and ribs where it's all just sort of washed up to the surface now. So over there is just a heap of human remains. I did see a YouTuber, I can't remember his name, come from America just to see that, and they got a hovercraft to go out to the little islands to see it all. So there's a lot of history over there with that. Have a look online at Skull Island. Near Iwade, Sittingbourne, Kent. And there's videos of people going there, actually picking up the bones and that. I wouldn't want to do that, but it's just it's just mad, isn't it? To think of the world like that. People were just stored on the boats to die. It's quarantine, that's what it is, isn't it? It's quarantine. They kept them there so they didn't come to land and spread infectious diseases. When they died, they buried them. Part of the reason why a lot of bodies were burnt as well, it was to stop the spread of infectious diseases. Animals eating the corpses that were diseased, spreading it on, or humans being in contact with the corpses, spreading it on. So they would burn a lot of bodies as well, to try and remove a lot of that. But you can, in the distance, you can see like old ships that are broken down. It's very interesting. This one just there, an old ship, all broken, beaten down, rotting away. That's what I was thinking as well, like, even though I'm working still, doing like the food delivery, people say, why don't you get a proper job? I just don't see where I fit in with other jobs or companies. And it's not due to laziness. I mean, people work 8 hours a day. I do double that if I actually look at what I actually do a day. But people don't realise that. They seem to think because I like creative stuff that I'm not working, but I release an album pretty much every year if I can. I released a book this year as well. I've got a couple of new books in the pipeline, and these are based around business. All the ideas I had years ago, I'm just putting them all. I've got probably about 2,000 notes of all my ideas, and I've been putting them all together. Putting them all together and turning them now into a book. But you think, like, right now, my lunch break, I've driven somewhere nice and peaceful. People are still hard at work, doing all their bits. Yeah, I'm not making loads of money doing the food delivery at the side, but they're short-term jobs which hopefully help me achieve a longer-term gain, like through book writing, music, drawing, and other creative stuff I want to get involved with, as well as hopefully making more YouTube content. You know, what I'm doing right now, it gives me a little bit of money. It makes other people happy because they're getting the food they want, and it's providing a service. And I'm not tied to a company. You know, I'm not being dictated to. And yeah, obviously I earn less than minimum wage by doing that. But it is what it is right now. I actually really enjoyed this. Ain't it amazing when you're going to eat something and you're not too sure on it, and you eat it and it's like, oh, that was good. It's like when you make a really random dinner, all leftover stuff, and you pile it together and you think, that is weird, that's never going to work. And then you eat it and you're like, oh, genius, I am a connoisseur chef. With my curry, pizza, chips, beans, lasagna mix. I'm not going to lie, that was really tasty. I actually really enjoyed that. I was thinking, like, for the lunches, I don't want to eat crisp and chocolate and all that stuff anymore that I was doing out of laziness in the gaps. If I just buy a stock load of them for like a few days or a week, I can store them in my core bag. That's my lunches sorted. Get some fresh fruit with them, and in the evenings have like my steak, which I can just fry up. In the next couple of weeks, hopefully there'll be like a unit being built, like a kitchen area. Then I can start actually cooking the steaks easier. Quite amazing. Cheers. All the football lovers out there. I can't be alone. Can't be alone. These blue cloths, I bought loads of these a few years ago. I used to use them when I was camping and doing bushcraft and stuff. I've got loads left over, but actually they're very useful. Don't know how great they are environmentally long term, but what I do is I just, like the kettle, which is just water, clean boiled water. When everything's done, I just dry everything with this, and I use this for a few days. So I'm not actually using it for anything dirty, it's just wet stuff, and I let it dry. And I'll keep reusing it. If it's something that's really dirty and soiled, then I'd obviously dispose of it, but I think that works. Again, cheap old camping kettle. That is like 5 to 6 years. It's been on directly on the fire to boil water and stuff back in the day. And now I use it on the stove. So no need to purchase a load of expensive stuff. If you've got old stuff knocking around, it works. This works wonderful. I'll keep this until it literally burns through. Or the handle breaks or something, but yeah. Nice. What was that noise? That reminds me of like the air raid sirens. The minute warning. Obviously it's not. I hope. In case I forget, go check out Love Sundays. It's a guy that has been making camper van conversions recently, quite a lot. He's really good. And he's made one recently that he's put into a raffle. I can't remember how much it's a ticket. It's either £1 or £5. I'll confirm this. I'll put some videos up of the van that you can win, and I'll put the link in the description so you can click the link, enter the raffle, and maybe win yourself a really nice converted camper van. But Love Sundays is his name on YouTube as well. He's got over 100,000 subscribers. He does a lot of van conversions, stealth camping, stealth van conversions, a lot of experiments he tries. Yeah, it's very interesting, very talented. He's been learning as he goes, and now he's making a lot more cool ideas. He's not a van lifer, he doesn't live in his van full time. I think that's why it's called Love Sundays, about going away for the weekend sort of thing. But he does a lot of van camping videos and content. But yeah, just thought it'd be good to share it, because if you give a chance of winning it, I'd rather someone I knew win it, or a subscriber win it. That'd be fantastic. Let me know if you enter, and yeah, especially let me know if you win. I have entered, and I think as well, if you sign up, if you enter 1 or 2 times, maybe 3 times, you get a bonus 1 or 2 entries as well. That's the only thing, when you pull over to somewhere like this and it's a beautiful day, lovely temperature, slight breeze, I just want to lay down now and sleep, have a little nap. I can't. I've now started my shift, it's 11 o'clock, so Just Eat has now kicked in. I won't get an order just yet because I'm a little bit too far, so I'm going to start driving back towards town, leave the beautiful countryside, and see if we get some more orders. This shift is 11 until I think 2 or 2:30, and then we've got another one straight after again. No gaps. Beautiful day. Okay, boots are sold. They were just old, not even old, only worn for 1 week on a training course. Still toe cap boots, which I never wear, don't need, and in this small van you can't have too many shoes. I've learned that. I've got hiking boots, I don't need steel toe caps. I don't like them, they make my toes go funny. Anyway, sold them for £5, so they're gone now, and now we'll go back to work. On a rant of things, people walking in the streets with headphones, am I just getting old? But they literally wear the headphones and then they just walk across the road and they don't even look or acknowledge you, like you don't exist. Earlier, this girl walked straight across, didn't even look on the main road, and I had to stop and wait. I know in the new traffic code, pedestrians have the highest right of way now because of the hierarchy in that, but we've got to look out for each other and protect each other, but that doesn't mean that you neglect yourself. Yeah. See that cat? Delivered the food. The cat went underneath the van. Luckily he's alright. He was just laying underneath it. As I drove off, there's a cat underneath it. Oh, catch up. It's 6:30. I feel like I've got a heat stroke or a sunburn on my neck. Oh, aching, sweaty, hot. I'm on £104. And I don't know if I should try and go until 10, which is another 3.5 hours, or stop for the night now and eat. I'm hungry now, thirsty. I've not drunk enough. I've had 2 of them and that tea earlier. The weather was far hotter than I thought it was going to be. It really surprised me. Yeah, nothing to do. I'm dipping. I can feel myself getting tired and achy. But yeah, 11 hours. So it's quite a longish day. Of the same sort of thing, picking up, dropping off, picking up, dropping off. So what should I do? I don't know. I wish I had like a live poll interaction. What should I do, guys? Should I carry on? If I carry on till 10, potentially I could get 140 for the day. And then I've got to start again at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Nothing to do. Or should I just eat some food now and just chill out for the last part of the night? I'm leading towards that, because Saturday and Sunday will be the longer days. Or what to do? You'll find out, I guess, at the end of the video. Well, you've got your answer. I ended up getting some food, some hot chicken wings, which probably a bit too hot. Nice but hot. And then I decided to retire. So made up the bed. Looks all neat, doesn't it? Made up the bed. Gonna start again early tomorrow. Probably try and start about 7 AM again tomorrow. It's just so hot today. But try and start early. See if the momentum continues. Oh, but I think it'll be an early night tonight. I think I'm actually gonna fall asleep quite well. I was gonna have a pipe tonight, but I might save that for tomorrow. If I can get a good day tomorrow, maybe around about 8 o'clock, if it's like this, 9, I can find a nice spot to pull over, maybe more naturey, and have a pipe. If I do have a pipe in the near future, I'll make a video as well with me old relaxing pipe night. But yeah, got £104, not too bad. Hopefully we can get 100 tomorrow, 100 Sunday, and that at least is some kind of base. It's still really bad pay, I know, but at least it's something to come back in. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for following me along today. And again, I'll speak soon. Forgot to say, I'm now going to chill out. I'm going to watch Jolly Boy's Outing, Only Fools and Horses classic. I'm tired. I don't want to watch anything new, so I'm going to watch an old classic and chill out. Forgot to say goodnight, everybody. Good night. I'll get this video edited tomorrow, somewhere in my breaks, and it'll be out very soon. Much love. Speak soon. Stay awesome, guys. Have a great weekend. Don't know what it was, but there is some bug about that big. I don't know what it was. It's either like a giant bee or I don't know what it was. Really weird. Kept buzzing all around the blinds. Bzzz. Eventually I got it out. Finally. And now I'm awake. I had to get out of the van 3 times to get it out.